What's good, y'all? So today we are going to cover a little bit more of this whole Akaash situation. I know it's been blowing up lately and I've been seeing a lot of stuff about it. And I thought it was done by now. I thought it was going to fizzle out, but apparently we got some more updates. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Video by Poetic Flacco. More bad news for Akaash. Shout out Flacco. He be going crazy. All right, let's see what's up.
We're about a month in, and this Akaash situation is not getting any better. It's still getting worse, bro. Akaash friends are finally done playing nice. They're done lying to him. They're done like walking on eggshells in regards to this situation with his wife. They're now telling the truth. They're not telling him how they really feel. And I get secondhand embarrassment for Akaash when I saw this, man. Because Akaash is a good dude. He didn't really do nothing to nobody. His only mistake in life was wifing up Jasleen. Last week on Flagrant, Andrew and Akaash and the team, they interviewed Akaash's wife about the internet drama and her getting exposed for her scandalous activities. During this podcast episode, Andrew sat next to Akaash and literally cuddled him, told him everything he wanted to hear. Andrew you could kind of see Andrew was toning it down, not really letting his real thoughts escape. Because Andrew, you could tell for the most part, like he's not a red pill, man. But Andrew ain't no blue pill work, bro. Like Andrew has a program he runs at home. His wife is not on the internet. She's not doing it too much. But Andrew, for the most part, wanted to be supportive to Akaash, so he kind of hid how he really felt about the situation. But when Andrew ran over to the Brilliant Idiots with Charlamagne the God, he let his real feelings out. Andrew did defend Jasleen against the whole allegations, but he would agree with Charlamagne the God that she has no business being on the internet, that her antics are embarrassing Akaash and doing more bad than good, and that if that was his wife, she wouldn't be on the internet. She's not allowed to have no podcast, and Akaash needs to put his foot down. Those are things he told Charlamagne the God because he's comfortable talking to Charlamagne the God, and they both kind of have an understanding that Akaash is being simped out, but he didn't tell Akaash this last week in front of the wife, you know, for obvious reasons, because he was trying to play nice and run a good PR for Akaash.
I don't like what they've been doing to Akaash the past few weeks, man.
Yo, free Akaash, man. Free Akaash. Free Akaash.
Free Akaash from what? Free him from who?
Andrew is not really his friend.
Now, I'm not trying to get political here or give you guys any political opinions of mine. And please don't take this as an opinion. But it's kind of like watching these celebrities when they go on like a PR run and they say free Palestine, but will refuse to say free Palestine from whom? Free Palestine from what? So Andrew Schultz is saying free Akaash from the grip of Jasleen. Well, he stops at free Akaash.
I just don't like it because it's such a sensitive subject. That's his wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They public.
Well, can I say what I want to say?
Yeah, of course. This is what Brilliant Idiots is about. All I want to say is
simply this.
Keep your wife off the internet.
Internet. Why does your wife have a microphone in her face? Do not allow your wife to start a motherfucking podcast, bro.
Yes.
A Flagrant episode.
In this situation, I agree. I don't necessarily think you have to just like keep your wife off the internet and like a wife should never be on the internet or have a podcast. No, not like that. But in this situation, nah, she got to be quiet. Like, no, go in the background or something. He needs to leave her, but he can't. Like, nah, bro.
Wouldn't have gotten as much negative feedback if Andrew Schultz gave this Andrew Schultz. Like, if Andrew Schultz brought the Brilliant Idiots Andrew Schultz and he brought it to Flagrant and he said this in front of Akaash and he kept it 100 and kept it a buck, yo, that's all people were asking for, bro. Tell this man to have a backbone, to have a spine, to put his foot down. Because her excuse for even having a podcast makes no sense. Jasleen says that she wants a podcast because, you know, she wants to be independent and have some security there if her man who's in the industry ever leaves her. But they didn't sign a prenup. Like, you are married to a man who's on his way to make tens of millions of dollars at some point in his career and life while married to you with no prenup. What more security do you need?
Okay, there can be one entertainer in this family, and it shall be me. I'm the comedian. I'm out here on this road, and I'm out here getting the money. Let me use some of this money to help you do some other things, yo. Because you don't need a microphone in your face because you're going to around and ruin us. Right. Not just you. Us.
But go watch the episode.
Yes.
We had a great talk with Akaash and Jesseline, and it was awesome, and it was very funny.
Because I don't want to have to explain, because that's my wife. I'm going to always have my wife's back.
Yes, as
You know
you
what I'm
should.
saying? But guess what?
And so much of this shit was bullshit. And then there are things
Tell
that
me
she
what was
said.
bullshit.
She was a virgin. She was never a whore.
So that video of her talking about sleeping with a bunch of men was not real?
She never said she slept with it. She said I was popping my frat parties, and she's a sheltered Indian girl who thought that meant dancing. And then the rest of us were like, what the did you really mean by that? So we had that conversation. But like
Same
all
here.
like her being a whore completely out of context. Like
But didn't she talk about
Do y'all believe she's really a virgin? Or she was before Akaash? Y'all really believe that? Honestly, me, myself, I don't really believe it. I don't. But
say it. We discussed everything on the
so
pod.
Didn't she talk about sucking cocks?
No.
She never said that? There was never a video about that?
She said that Akash's balls smell like a homeless person.
Damn. Not Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
They call her chicken curry.
God damn. Why would she say that?
That's a good point. So we had those conversations.
What the?
that's a good
So
point.
watch the episode.
My brothers.
Clears up a lot of shit.
My brothers.
And also she just acknowledges like, yo, that was stupid. Like I shouldn't be fucking sharing that. I can see why the audience thought it was this thing. Like there was a lot of
Well, delete
good
it.
stuff.
Delete the podcast.
Delete ours?
No more influencing. No, I'm talking about her.
Oh, we're working on it.
No influencing.
I don't know if Andrew is still doing this thing where Akaash is his boy, so he kind of has to lie a little bit, or if he truly bought that innocent, sheltered Indian schoolgirl act that she gave on Flagrant.
Right.
Yo, we done caught Jasmine in so many lies, in so many inconsistencies. One of the biggest being, she came on Flagrant and says she only kissed the men that were on her college roster that she was talking about. She kissed and flirted with them. And then we pointed to another video where she's
I don't be believing that. I'm sorry, I can't go. Because I won't go into too many details, but a part of my past, I got hit with I only kissed him. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
talking about a hookup experience in college where dude will come over and go down on her and vice versa, and he will poke around in there. And him poking around in there made her bleed a little bit more, and he was upset one time because she told him she was off her period, but she really wasn't.
Nails?
So when he went down on her and he started to poke around and make insertions and things began to flow, and he got upset. So we've already debunked this innocent peer. Oh, I only kiss guys. Cut it out, man. Now,
Facts.
one thing is this, man.
Facts, Flocko.
A woman who is having multiple hookups, who is getting her booty hole finger banged by men she met on Tinder on a one-night stand. She is sucking you know what? And Showman the guy was right. She has talked about giving oral. So cut it out, man. So this narrative, though, that she is like, we just take her word at face value when we have caught her in multiple lies. I'm telling you this, man. If she is talking about getting fingered by college boyfriends, that means the hymen is gone. And if the hymen is gone, that means Akaash has to take her word for it, or whether or not she's a virgin. And just based on how promiscuous she is, based on the college experience she gave, there's no way in hell this chick is a virgin. And you guys bought it. Now, Charlamagne the God is
Facts, though.
absolutely correct. Listen, why are you online telling people your husband's balls smell? Why are you online sharing intimate details about your relationship? You're trying to embarrass
That part
him.
right there. Would y'all be cool with y'all wife doing that? With y'all wife saying that for the internet to see? Talking about your ball stank on the internet? Even if it's just in a room with a few people that y'all know, y'all even cool with that? Like, don't talk about, like, if I happen to be a little musky one day, then let me know and I'm finna go hop in the shower. But that's like, imagine what your wife would say if you talked about, oh, her kitty cat was stanking. And you just say that in front of people. Or the internet. She would eat you up, and not in a good way.
You're trying to use him as a stepping stool. If I embarrass him, if I tell humiliating stories about my husband, if I disgrace him and his good name in public, that will get me views on my podcast and make me more famous and more clouded. At what point is enough is enough? You got a multi-millionaire to marry you without a prenup. At what point is enough enough? Now, Charlamagne the God will continue to express, and even Andrew Schultz will step in to express how they think the entire situation is wild and don't understand why Akaash is letting this chick keep that podcast.
I don't want you don't let your wife be influencers. Don't let your wife be podcasters, man.
Well, it's not about letting.
No.
Let.
No.
Let.
No.
Let.
No.
Let.
No. There's certain things we can't do.
Yeah.
No, that's true. But all of that is true.
You were the Jesseline Singh
Yes.
of your own household.
All of that is true. I'm in the radio station putting on an act, sniffing seats, wilding the out. Yes, embarrassing myself and embarrassing my wife.
Yo, I'm glad
Yes.
I'm glad we could have this intervention
Absolutely.
here too, bro. That's what we're doing
It's
this week.
true. So yes.
It's Christmas spirit.
So I'm saying all of that to say, women, learn from my mistakes. Stay the off these podcasts. Don't be on these podcasts. Don't be an influencer, okay?
I know she wouldn't do it, but suppose your wife said to you, listen, me and my friends, we
No.
have these great conversations together.
Black
Absolutely
Effect.
not. No.
I want to be on Black
I want to
Effect.
be Black
No.
Effect.
I want to write a
I
book.
want you to champion black
Absolutely
female
not.
voices. Put me on Black
Now,
Effect.
a book I wouldn't mind. If it's a book about
Because you can edit.
Edit it, yeah.
getting on a podcast, trying to make jokes, and I'm the comedian.
Yes.
It's
crazy.
No.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You sure made him laugh.
Crazy.
You made him laugh the last few weeks. You gave the internet hella content.
A lot of it.
No, man. No.
What was your favorite name?
Jada Pinkett Singh.
Jada Pinkett Singh. That is phenomenal. Whoever came up with that, this is just
Jada
Pinkett Singh.
I do want to know, maybe they do give Akaash this advice off camera and in person and behind the scenes, and we just don't hear it. Because to watch the Brilliant Idiots episode today and to watch Flagrant last week, you kind of have to ask yourself, bruh, what's Andrew Schultz's real opinion on this? Because if you watched the Flagrant last week, Andrew was complicit in this, bruh. Andrew was eating up whatever this chick had to say. Andrew was going along with it. Yo, this chick literally said, hey, okay, I don't kiss Akaash in public because, I don't know, it's the shy, repressed Asian girl in me. Okay. But then she went to a doctor's appointment, pulled down her bare ass. Her cheek was showing. If you would have took that camera any further, you would have seen Libya.
Oh, geez.
She recorded that and posted it public with her bare cheek showing on TikTok while being married.
My bad, y'all. My mic had straight up stopped recording. It turned off, but we back in it.
Took that camera any further, you would have seen Libya. She recorded that and posted it public with her bare cheek showing on TikTok while being married. And then also, too, while suggesting that her doctor was single. So you put down your bare cheek, show your butt in Libya to a dermatologist. She showed her bare cheek to her dermatologist, recorded it, and put it on TikTok for the world to see her bare butt. But she's a repressed Indian girl? Man, cut it out, bro. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Yo, I also seen something today, man, where Brandon Shaw was on a podcast, and this is where I knew is bad for Akaash, right? It's officially gotten to the point in this drama where it's more beneficial to talk about your drama than it is to be quiet and protect the relationship they have with you. Because about a week and a half ago, Brandon Shaw was on Fighter and the Kid, and Brandon Shaw was saying, yeah, man, you know what? Akaash is my friend. He's my buddy. Oh, man, I can't talk about this, man. Y'all doing too much. Man, Brandon Shaw came on this episode, right? Not Fighter the Kid, but he was on like Golden Hour. And during this podcast, he introduced the Akaash topic, kind of took a seat as he watched the homie kind of go in on Akaash, say all type of things about the situation. And Brandon Shaw didn't step in and say, oh, no, we can't go through there. But watch how other comedians think about Akaash in the situation.
Akaash apparently attacked
not attacked, but was talking smack about the other guys about their choices in women.
Yeah, because they say they don't like to date black people or something.
Whatever their
black
choices in women. And then his choice was that he was like, I was a virgin and my wife was a virgin and all this stuff. And then all this stuff has come out about her. But wait, I just don't understand though. He never watches her podcast. He didn't know nothing about this.
Well, no, but whatever.
I think it's a relatively newer podcast. So, like, they've been married for a couple years, and I think she started it recently. And
then she just started talking crazy like this? Mm-hmm. Like, that part of it is crazy to me. You know what I mean?
What part, Eric?
No, what I'm saying is this. So he thinks a certain thing about his wife and his relationship and what they did.
If he does.
If he does.
Maybe he knows.
Maybe he knows. And then he says these kinds of things. And then she comes out with a podcast and she's talking like that. If he's not down with that, that must be.
If he's not down with it,
that must be weird at home.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, he needs to have talk at home.
That must be. I'm just saying, it must be weird at home. If he already knew and he's like, so what? Who cares?
Look,
I wouldn't care.
But the issue is, he said she's a virgin. That's why he married her.
Say she's a virgin.
He's said on multiple podcasts.
Oh, I thought he said he was a virgin.
No, he said my wife.
No,
was
she
too.
was.
Oh yeah. Well, then that's okay. Yeah. Then that's odd. Yeah. I don't know. Something seems.
My thing is this: like, if they want to, if you say something out of pocket to somebody, then they come back at you.
This is all fucked up.
Yeah, it's all messed up. To me.
Why are they?
Like, I feel bad for that guy. Like, if I feel bad for this dude. Like, if he really thought that and he was saying that, and then his wife comes out with a podcast where she is being wild and telling all these stories, and he thought something different. That's like, damn.
I mean, I personally wouldn't care.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I know, but
if you care, you care.
No. But what I'm saying is, but you're not on here going,
My wife is.
Kristen was she was gonna be a nun and she changed her mind and and then she's on a podcast being like, my butthole is destroyed. You know what I mean? Dude, you went from your wife as a virgin to she woke up one day and her butthole was ruined. Like, dude, that's wild. I'm just saying, that's wild to me. And
that is crazy. I don't even know how I would react to that. That's one of those things, like, I probably wouldn't even want to know. I wouldn't even want to know about that story. It's good to be transparent, but I would not want to know about that story, Loki.
And I feel for him. How come we all feel for Akaash, but Akaash don't feel for himself? After a while, when do we say, you know what? I feel for him, but at some point, bro, like, yo, he got to get a spine and stick up for himself, bro. Yo, when your own peers is laughing at you, when your own peers is looking at you like, bro, this is nuts, man. Yo, because you're losing all the social reward that comes with wifing up a quote-unquote virgin, right? Like, you wiped up a virgin and you bragged about it and you told everybody willing to listen you got a virgin on you because at some point you get some type of social reward. But that reward is now gone because everybody thinks you wife up, the biggest scallywag in the world.
Exactly.
Man, I don't know, man. At this point, bro, I think with Akaash it's cheaper to keep her, man. That's it. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? And if you're still...
That's true. The still frames you could catch on Flacco are great. But it's true. I mean, in this case, it is cheaper to keep her monetarily, but what about your dignity, bro? Like, I don't know. Like, would y'all stay with her and just deal with that? Or would you just divorce her, no prenup, give her half, and then go about your life and move on? That's a hard decision. I probably would just have to divorce her and let her take half. If I'm already a multimillionaire, I'm finna just go back to just being a lesser millionaire for a little while and get my money back and just do it that way, because I can't go. I cannot go. I would not. Nah. And I know they time at home is crazy. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all would think. What would you do in this situation if you were him? All right. But yeah, shoot. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Love y'all. We gonna get into it on the next time. Let's see what happens. We gonna stay updated on this. All right, peace. Oh, and also, if you a music artist or a rapper or whatever, go to my other channel and get some beats, Case the Producer, or go to casetheproducer.com. Go grab you some beats, bro. Let's work. All right, stay blessed, y'all. Peace.